Oh, oh. I've been on my knees for months now, and the ceiling feels like stone. I've been pouring out my heart, Lord, but I'm praying all alone. Or at least that's how it feels, like my words just disappear. Do you hear me, Lord? Do you hear me, Lord? Are you near? I'm not losing faith, I'm losing the feeling that you're close. I need to know you're listening. I need to know that most. Do you hear me, Lord? Can you hear me calling from this place? Do you hear me, Lord? Is there anything left of your grace that reaches down to someone who's been crying with no reply? Do you hear me, Lord? Lord, please, at least let me know why the silence feels so heavy, the darkness feels so deep. Do you hear me, Lord? Lord, do you hear me weep? Job cried out and you were silent for a season. He survived. Yeah. David wrote the 22nd Psalm before the dawn arrived. Jeremiah wept, Habakkuk cried, how long? And so do I. Yeah. Do you hear me, Lord? Do you hear me, Lord? Reply. Hear me, Lord, I'm crying. Hear me, hey, hear me, I'm not dying. I'm not giving up. I'm just being honest with you here. Do you hear me, Lord? Lord, draw near. Psalm 22. My God, why hast thou forsaken? That same cry, Lord, I'm not mistaken. It was you who said that prayer first on the cross. Do you hear me, Lord? I'm not lost. Hey, I'm just desperate for the sound of your reply. Do you hear me, Lord? Yeah. Reply. Psalm 22. My God, why have you forsaken me? Why are you so far from saving me? So far from my cries. If Jesus prayed those words and you still heard him, do you hear me, Lord? Here through my disguise of strength, I'm crumbling. I need you to be near. Do you hear me? Do you hear? Do you hear? Do you hear me, Lord? I'm crying from the bottom of this place. Hey, do you hear me, Lord? I need more than just a trace, hey, of your presence. I need you here. I need you now. Do you hear me, Lord? Lord, hear me. How can silence be the answer to this desperate cry? Hey, do you hear me, Lord? Lord, reply. Do you hear me? I believe you do. Do you hear me, Lord? I'm trusting you. Oh, nothing's happening, at least not that I see. I've been standing on your promises, but they feel far from me. I'm not quitting, but I'm questioning, and that's okay with you. I've been praying and nothing's happening. What do I do? And I prayed for years before the answer broke through. I've been praying and nothing's happening, but I'm holding to you. I've been praying and nothing's happening, but I won't stop praying just because I can't see. I've been praying and nothing's happening, but invisible doesn't mean you've abandoned me. The seed is underground before it ever breaks the soil. I've been praying and nothing's happening, but I refuse to spoil my faith with impatience. Lord, I'll keep praying on. Elijah prayed 7 times before the rain cloud finally came. Yeah, Daniel prayed 21 days while the angel fought the flame. Paul prayed 3 times about his thorn. You said my grace is enough. I've been praying and nothing's happening, but your word is tough. Enough to hold me when the feelings say to walk away. I've been praying and nothing's happening, but I'll stay. Still praying, nothing visible. Still praying, that's biblical. Hannah kept coming, Daniel kept kneeling. I've been praying, nothing's happening, but I'm still believing underground. God is working in the root system. I've been praying and nothing's happening. I'll keep listening. The answer is forming even when I cannot see it move. I've been praying and nothing's happening, but I'll stay in this groove. But I'll stay in this groove. Hey, Jesus said, pray and don't give up. Don't faint, don't quit, don't put down the cup of intercession, even when the answer delays. I've been praying and nothing's happening. I'll add more days to my record of persistence. The widow kept coming back. I've been praying and nothing's happening, but faith has no lag. I've been praying and nothing's happening, but nothing visible doesn't mean nothing at all. I've been praying and nothing's happening, but I hear God saying stand tall. The answer is coming and nothing's happening. It's already on the way. I've been praying and nothing's happening, but I'll pray again today. Oh. There was a time when I could feel your presence like a flame. There was a time when worship wasn't just an empty name. But lately when I come to you, the room feels cold and still. Why does heaven feel so quiet right now? Against my will, I haven't walked away. I'm here, I'm kneeling, I'm the same. Why does heaven feel so quiet right now? Lord, explain. Why does heaven feel so quiet right now? feeling so. I'll stay here in the quiet. I'll stay here at your feet. Why does heaven feel so quiet right now? Complete, complete my faith with understanding. Let this silence teach me something. Oh, yeah. Mother Teresa wrote of decades in this dry and quiet place. Still she served, still she worshipped, still she ran the race. Elijah under the juniper tree, depleted, spent, and still. Why does heaven feel so quiet right now? Against my will, quiet. He's still there. Quiet. He still cares. Quiet. He still cares. The silence isn't rejection, it's invitation. Why does heaven feel so quiet? For transformation, deeper roots don't grow in constant sunshine and rain. Why does heaven feel so quiet? It's not in vain. The desert season has a purpose. Ask Moses, ask Elijah. Why does heaven feel so quiet? Ask before you'll answer. Not in the wind, not in the earthquake's roar, not in the fire, but in the still small voice. He's more present in the quiet than in the noise I used to feel. Why does heaven feel so quiet right now? This silence is real, and really him, just in a language I don't know yet. Why does heaven feel so quiet? I won't forget that he is the silence sometimes, the peace that passes thought. Why does heaven feel so quiet? This lesson's being taught. Why does heaven feel so quiet right now? I don't understand, Lord, show me how. I don't understand, Lord, show me how. To find you in the silence, find you in the silence. To hear your still small voice, hear your still small voice. Why does heaven feel so quiet? It's your choice, and I will trust your time. And even when I cannot feel, why does heaven feel so quiet right now? You're still real. Yeah, I know you're there, but why won't you speak? A facky question. Hey, I know you're there. My theology is solid on that ground. I know you're there. I've seen your faithfulness around. But knowing you exist and feeling you respond are two different things. I know you're there, but I'm beyond the place where knowing is enough. I need to hear your voice. I know you're there, but why won't you speak? Lord, make a noise. Not doubt, just longing, not unbelief, just aching need. I know you're there, but why won't you speak? Lord, please. I know you're there, but why won't you speak to me? I Jacob wrestled with the angel through the whole night to the dawn. He wouldn't let go until he got a blessing. Pressed on. I will not let you go unless you bless me. That's my prayer. I know you're there. But why won't you speak? You're there. But there without a word is harder than I thought it'd be. Yeah. I know you're there. But why won't you speak? Speak to me. Genesis 36:32, go unless you bless me. The wrestling itself was the encounter. I see that God doesn't run from those who press him hard. I know you're there, but why won't you speak? You're my God. And if this silence is your way of drawing me in close, I know you're there. Why won't you speak? I need you most. I know you're there, but why won't you speak to me? I'm wrestling, not doubting. Lord, let me see your face in this silence, your voice in this night. I know you're there. Lord, speak. Lord, speak. Lord, light up this darkness with your word, with your reply. I know you're there. Lord, why won't you speak? Why? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hey, if you could feel forsaken in the middle of your work, if the Son of God could cry that cry and still not share his mission still say, Father, into your hands at the end, then maybe my cry of do you hear me is not a sin. The holiest prayer ever prayed included why even Jesus cried. Why have you forsaken me? So can I. Even Jesus cried. Why have you forsaken me? Even Jesus cried. And God still heard his plea. Even Jesus felt the silence of the darkest day. Even Jesus cried. And God had not turned away. If his cry from the cross was valid, so is mine. So is mine. Even Jesus cried. Why have you forsaken by design? That prayer was answered. Death became the door to life. Even Jesus Christ and came out on the other side. Psalm 22 begins with my God, why? And The same songwriter who cried in darkness sang in golden days. The lament became the liturgy, the question became the song. Even Jesus cried, "Why have you forsaken me?" And was not wrong to feel what he felt, to say what could not be held in. Even Jesus cried, and the Father heard, and then he cried. He cried. He cried. The Father heard. He cried. The Father stirred the stone away. 3 days later, the answer came. Even Jesus cried, and things were never the same. His why on Friday became, "He is a rising Sunday." Even Jesus cried. My why has a Sunday. My silence has an answer coming on the 3rd day. Even Jesus cried, and God was not away. He has not despised or scorned the suffering of the afflicted one. He has not turned his face from him, but has listened to his cry for help. Even Jesus cried, and God was on the shelf. No, he was working. The cross was the answer in disguise. Even Jesus cried, why? And the Father's reply was resurrection, the greatest answer ever given. Even Jesus cried and came on living. Even Jesus cried, "Why have you forsaken me?" And the Father still heard, still set him free, still set him free. My cry is covered in the cry. He cried that day. Even Jesus cried, and God didn't look away. My why has a Sunday coming. My silence has an end. Even Jesus cried, and God will answer me. Amen. Whoa. Whoa. Hey. I used to think that silence meant you'd left the room. I used to think the quiet was abandonment and doom. But I've been learning slowly what the Bible says is true. The silence is not absence, it's a different way of you. Still waters don't mean empty, they mean deep and they mean calm. The silence is not absence, it's the eye inside the storm. The silence is not absence, you are here. The silence is not absence, you are near. The silence is not absence, it's a language I'm still learning how to read. The silence is not absence, you still see my need. You're in the quiet, you're in the waiting, you're in the in-between. The silence is not absence, you're the most present I've ever seen. The seed is in the darkness long before the green appears. The answer is being formed behind what silence volunteers. cannot be seen. The silence is not absence. You're working in between the moments of the obvious, in the hidden and the small. The silence is not absence. You're the loudest of them all. Not absent, not absent. Still here, not absent, not absent, not absent. Still near, not absent. The silence is not absence, it's preparation. Not absent, it's invitation to go deeper. He's a keeper of his word. The silence is not absence, he's still heard. Isaiah 45:15. Truly you are a God who hides himself. The silence is not absence, he conceals for our help. To build the trust that easy answers never could have built. The silence is not absence, it's the soil for faith to tilt toward deeper roots, toward unshakable ground. The silence is not absence. Listen for that sound, a still small voice beneath the noise of what you feel. The silence is not absent. God is real. Deuteronomy 31:8. He will never leave or forsake. The silence is not absence. Make no mistake. Romans 8:38-39. Nothing separates his love. The silence is not absent. He's above and in and through the quiet. He is still Emmanuel. The silence is not absence, it's his presence. Can you tell? The silence is not absence. You are here. The silence is not absence. You are near. The silence is not. I'm learning your language now. The silence is not absent. You're here somehow, in the quiet, in the waiting, in the in-between. The silence is not absence. You're the most present I've seen. I'm not praying for the feeling, I'm praying for the relationship. I'm not praying for the answer, I'm praying to not let this live away. The discipline of coming even when it feels like air. I'll pray, even if you don't answer tonight, I'll still be there. The 3 Hebrew boys said, even if he doesn't, still we won't. I'll pray, even if you don't answer tonight, I still won't stop. I'll pray, even if you don't answer tonight, I'll pray, even if I can't feel the light. I'll pray, even if the silence stretches on and on. I'll pray, I'll pray until the dawn, because this isn't just about the answer that I seek. I'll pray even if you don't answer every day, every week. This relationship is bigger than what you give or don't. I'll pray even if you don't answer tonight, I won't stop. Job said, though he slay me yet will I trust. That's the place I wanna reach, where faith outlasts the feelings and the space between my prayer and your response cannot But even if he does not, we still stand. I'll pray even if you don't answer, holding your hand. In faith, not in feeling. In truth, not in sensation. I'll pray even if you don't answer. That's my declaration. That's my declaration. Prayer is not a vending machine, it's a conversation. I'll pray even if you don't answer. It's my foundation. Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, our God is able to save. But even if he does not, that's the boldest faith that's ever been declared. I want to pray like that. I'll pray even if you don't answer, and that's a fact. This relationship is not contingent on the outcome I want. I'll pray even if you don't answer. That's my prayer front. I'll pray even if you don't answer tonight. I'll pray even if I cannot feel the light. I'll pray because you're God and I am yours, and that's enough. I'll pray because my love is not conditional on what you do or don't reply. I'll pray even if you don't answer. That's why. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I was still forming the sentence when the answer was released. I was still on the first word when you'd already increased. The provision already moved the mountain, already sent. You heard me before I finished asking. That's what heaven meant. Before they call, I will answer. While they're still speaking, I will hear. You heard. You're the answer. You heard me before I finished asking. Yeah, you heard me before the words even left my lips. Hey, you heard me before I finished asking. The answer was already on the eclipse of my need. You were preparing before I knew the need. You heard me before I finished asking. That's the creed of a God who lives outside of time, who sees the end from the start. You heard me before I finished asking. You know my heart. Hey, hey, hey. Daniel prayed and the angel said, your words were heard from day one. 21 days of warfare in the heavens, but it was done the moment Daniel's lips moved. Heaven mobilized that day. You heard me before I finished asking. That's your way. Hey, before I asked, he heard it. Before I asked, he heard it. The answer was cast into motion before my mouth moved, before my knees hit the floor. Hey, you heard That's the truth. Hey, yeah. Jeremiah 33, call to me and I will answer you. Before the call was finished, he already knew the answer he was gonna give. Before you called his name, you heard me before I finished asking. Nothing changed. Your posture toward me, you were leaning in before I spoke. You heard me before I finished asking. That's no joke. Yeah. You are the God who hears beyond what words can carry. You heard me before I finished asking. You don't tarry. You heard me before I finished asking. Before my lips moved, heaven was responding. You heard me before I finished asking. The answer was already coming. Isaiah 65. Before I finished asking. Before they call, I will answer. You heard me before I finished asking. You're the answer. Oh, yeah. I thought you were silent, but you were composing. I thought you were absent, but the door was closing on what needed to end, so the new could begin. In the waiting you were working, I see it now again. What looked like nothing was the preparation of everything. In the waiting you were working, I hear the bells starting to ring. Yeah. In the waiting you were working. In the silence you were speaking. In a language I couldn't hear. Hey, hey, hey. In the waiting you were working. You were working. In the darkness. In the darkness you were drawing something near. The roots were going deeper. The foundation was being laid. In the waiting you were working, and I was not betrayed. I was being prepared. I was being positioned. I was being made. I was being made. You waiting. You were working. I'm not afraid. Hey! Joseph waited 13 years in prison and in pit. In the waiting you were working. Every piece was fit together for the moment when the Pharaoh had a dream. In the waiting you were working, it was bigger than it seemed. Abraham waited 25 years for the promised son. In the waiting you were working, it was all begun. In the silence, in the desert, in the years that felt like waste. In the waiting you were working at your perfect pace. Working, working. In the silence, working, working. No defiance, just trust that what feels still is actually in motion. In the waiting you were working, that's my devotion. Joseph in the pit, God was working in the pit. Joseph in the prison, God was working in it. Every year of silence was a year of preparation. In the waiting you were working, that's my proclamation. He who began a good work will complete it. The wait doesn't mean he stopped. He's in it. He'll meet it. To the end, the silence is not the end of the story. In the waiting you were working for my glory and yours. The delay was the detour. preparation. In the waiting, you were working. That's my declaration. In the waiting, you were working. In the waiting, you were working. In the waiting, you were working. In the waiting, in the waiting, in the waiting, you were working. In the waiting, you were working. In the waiting, hey, in the silence, yeah, in the silence, you were speaking. In the darkness, you were drawing near. In the waiting, you were working. That's made clear. Every year of silence was a year of preparation. In the waiting, you were working. Yeah, that's my declaration. Hey. Oh, yeah. I look back now and I can see the fingerprints. The moments I thought silent, they were evidence of a God who was responding, just not how I'd planned. You were listening all along. I now understand. The answered prayer came differently, but it still came. You were listening all along, and nothing was the same. You were listening all along. You heard every word. You were listening all along. Every cry, every word, every desperate midnight prayer I prayed into the air. Oh, you were listening all along. You were always there. Oh, the silence wasn't silence. It was something being made. Hey, you were listening all along, and I'm not afraid anymore because I see it now so clear. You were listening all along. You were always near. The things I prayed that seemed unanswered, I see now they were the very things that kept me from a worse detour. What felt like no was actually a redirect. You were listening all along with perfect intellect and love. You saw what I could not see then. You were listening all along. You heard me, amen. All along, he was listening. All along, he was listening. In the background, working, ordering, preparing. You were listening all along. You were always caring. Every tear I cried was caught. Every desperate word was heard. Not too late. Hey, you were listening all along. From before I prayed, you were listening all along. I'm not afraid. The silence wasn't rejection, it was protection. You were listening all along. That's my correction of the line that said you weren't there. You were listening. You always were. You always care. If we ask anything according to his will, he hears us. Past tense, he already heard. Be still and know that every prayer was received. Not one was lost. You were listening all along, whatever the cost of the silence you endured. It was not abandonment. You were listening all along. That was God's intent. You were listening all along. You heard every word. You were listening all never forget. I asked for the door, and you gave me the window. I asked for the road, and you gave me the meadow. I asked for the shortcut, and you gave me the long way. The answer came different than I expected, but okay, because your ways are higher, your thoughts above my thoughts. The answer came different than I expected, not for naught. Hey! Hey! The answer came different than I expected, but I needed the answer that you gave, not the one I projected. Hey! The answer came different than I expected, but your different is better than my perfect plan. The answer came different, but it was still the answer. The answer came different, and now I understand that what I thought I needed, wasn't what would free me. Yeah, the answer came different than I expected. Now I see. Israel asked for a king, and you gave them what they wanted, and what they wanted almost left them broken and undaunted. Paul asked for thorn removal, and you gave him sufficient grace. The answer came different than I expected. In its place was something more sustaining than the thing I'd asked to receive. The answer came different than I expected. Hey, I believe a different, a better than expected. Different, hey, but better. God protected me from the answer I would have chosen for myself. The answer came different. God kept that other answer on the shelf, because He knew what I actually needed. The answer came different, but my prayer was heeded. The answer, just not with what I thought I wanted. The answer came different, and I'm not haunted by the original request anymore. I see His wisdom now. The answer came different than I expected. Lord, show me how. So always trust your version over mine. Hey! My ways are not your ways. My thoughts are higher. Through all my days of wondering why, the answer looked nothing like the ask. The answer came different. He saw behind the mask of what I thought I needed to what would truly heal. The answer came different than I expected, but it's real and it's better. Lord, your different is always best. The answer came different than I expected. Hey, 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 but your different is better than my best. Hey, 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 hey. The answer came different than I expected. Lord, you passed the test, hey, of my trust. Your ways are higher. I believe. The answer came different than I expected, and I receive. I What I thought was disappearing into empty space was actually arriving at the throne of grace. Every tear, every cry, every word I prayed alone, my cry moved heaven. It reached the Father's throne. Revelation 5:8, the golden bowls full of incense are the prayers of the saints. My cry moved heaven. That's the sentence that changes everything about how I pray from now. My cry moved heaven. Every word I said, my cry moved heaven. Nothing was left dead. In the inbox, every prayer was heard and cataloged above. My cry moved heaven. That's how much He loves. Not one word wasted, not one tear ignored. My cry moved heaven. Every prayer was stored in golden bowls before the throne, and God responded. My cry moved heaven. And I was not despondent. Elijah's prayer shut the rain for 3.5 years. One man's cry moved heaven. God's power appears when a righteous person prays with fervent faith. My cry moved heaven. That's the truth. That's what heaven said. Heaven moved. Heaven moved. When I cried, heaven moved. Heaven moved. Heaven moved. My prayer arrived. Heaven moved. At the throne of God. Heaven moved. In the golden bowl. Heaven my cry moved heaven. That's what prayers for the soul. James 5:16. The prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective. My cry moved heaven, worsening the enemy's position. Every time I pray, my cry moved heaven. Every time I stay on my knees in the dark when I couldn't see or feel, my cry moved heaven. That's the deal. That's the deal. Every prayer was moving something in the spirit realm. My cry moved heaven. God was at the Revelation 8:3, for the angel with the golden censer took the prayers of the saints, make the picture denser, and offered them before God with incense from the altar. My cry moved heaven. Prayer is not a falter into nothing. It is cosmic spiritual activity. My cry moved heaven with connectivity to the throne room where God leans in to hear. My cry moved heaven, and that should make the enemy fear. My cry moved heaven. Every single word. My cry moved heaven. Every prayer was heard. Nothing disappeared into empty air and space. My cry moved heaven. It arrived at the throne of grace. Golden bowls before the Father, full of my intercession. My cry moved heaven. My cry moved heaven. Prayer is not recession. It's advance. It's power. It's the greatest force on earth. Cry moved heaven. My cry moved heaven. I know my prayers were. Oh, yeah. I came here asking if you heard me through the dark. I'm leaving knowing every prayer was heard. Each mark I made on heaven's door was open from the inside. Do you hear me, Lord? He always did. He always tried. The silence wasn't distance, it was preparation. Do you hear me, Lord? He always hears. That's the foundation. you hear me? Let me testify before you. Let me say it clearly. He heard you before you finished forming the first word. He heard the prayer behind the prayer. Every syllable was heard. The silence was his working. The waiting was his love. Do you hear me, Lord? The answer was always yes from above. Your years, eh? Do you hear me, Lord? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you hear me, Lord? He always did. Do you hear me, Lord? Nothing was hid from his ears. Every word arrived, every tear was caught. Do you hear me, Lord? He heard, that's what he wrote. In the silence, a language. In the waiting, a plan. He always can. He heard, he heard. He always heard. He heard, he heard, he heard. Every single word. Do you hear me? Yes, he always does. He heard, because he always